I'm your truly King Chris. Welcome back to my channel, Inspirational Moments. Come just a little closer before we go any further. Yep. There you go. Please make certain that you subscribe, like, share, ring the bell so that you can get more of King Chris. I miss you, Royals. What's up? I'm broken, but I'm gracefully broken. I'm broken, but I am gracefully broken. You know, in life, we go through things, and sometimes we don't even know why we're going through things. Sometimes people treat us wrong, people do us wrong. We find ourselves in a dark moment where we can't go any further, where we want to give up. But what we got to realize is that, you know what? I might be broken, but I'm gracefully broken. And when you're gracefully broken, you know that God got your back. You know, no matter what it is, where you at or what you're going through, it's going to be okay because God is going to take you through and you're going to be able to continue to fight the fight. When you're gracefully broken, you know that God is getting ready to take you to another level. He's promoting you to the next level. You're getting ready to experience a blessing that's going to blow your mind. And whatever that blessing is, it's significant for you. Sometimes you may be smiling, even though you're hurting inside. It's because you're gracefully broken. And it's okay to be gracefully broken. It's okay sometimes to cry. But the thing is, you got to have that faith that's going to keep pulling you through, pulling you through, pulling you through, pulling you through. And you got to know that God is there with you no matter what the situation is. You can't give up. You got to keep on fighting. You got to keep on fighting because you got to remember everything that you're going through, He's setting you up to take you to the next level. And that next level is going to be much better than where you're at now. We have to go through things. So if I'm going through, I'm going to go through gracefully. I'm going to keep my faith. You may beat me down with words. You may beat me down with your actions. You may talk about me behind my back. You may tell me that I'm not good enough. But it's okay. It's okay. Because I know that God got my back. And I know that even though this may be a dark moment that I'm in right now, I know that gracefully I'm broken. Because I know gracefully God is going to take me through to the next level. And it's going to be amazing when it comes out. And also I know that in Isaiah 41, verse 10, God says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." He says, I will strengthen you when you are weak. I will strengthen you when you are weak. I will hold you with my righteous hand. You don't have to fear. Do not be dismayed because he says, I am God. So it's okay to be broken. But just remember that you are gracefully broken, because that faith that you have within you is going to pull you on through. And when God blesses you, it's amazing. It's amazing. It doesn't matter where you're at now. Don't give up. It doesn't matter how you feel right now. You may be sick in your body. Don't stop fighting. Because everything that you're going through right now, God is promoting you for that next experience. You have to continue to fight that sickness. You have to continue to fight that mean person. You have to continue to fight. Don't give up. Don't let them continue to pull you down. Smile. Even though you may be hurting in the inside, smile. Because you got to remember that God is holding you. He's holding you closer. Every time they put bad name on you, every time they speak something bad about you, every time they laugh about you, when you walk away, it's okay. It may hurt you in the inside, but you still smile on the outside because you know that God is working on your behalf. And know that everything that you're going through now, those bad people, those mean people, those bad things, God got it. He's going to deal with that. But he's promoting you to go on to the next level. He's promoting you to do everything that they say that you couldn't do. You're going to do it. Everything that you thought that you couldn't have, God is going to give it to you if you believe. If you could keep on continuing with that faith. I'm going to talk about my experience in life. I went through a point in my life where I lost everything that means so much to me. Had a nice apartment. I became displaced and I lost it. It was nice where I didn't even know where I was going to sleep. But through all that, I still had joy. I still smiled. I was broken, but I was broken gracefully because I knew that God was preparing me for something else. It was times where I went different places and I was able to stay with certain people, but they didn't make me feel welcome. But I still smiled and I still pressed my way through because I knew that God had my back. Then I was able to stay in hotels and things like that. And sometimes I didn't even have the money. I didn't even know how I was going to stay there. But God made it a way for it all to work out and for me to be okay. I was gracefully broken. When I was going through that, I would go to work with a smile on my face. I would still help others. No one knew what I was going through. Even though I was hurt in the inside, I was smiling on the outside because I knew that my faith was going to pull me through. And I knew what I was going through, it was for me at that moment, at that time. I didn't understand why, but God said that if you believe in me, if you keep on, I got you. And like I said, it was days where it was days where I even slept in the car. But it was okay. I still smiled and I went on. You would have never known. Because I knew that God had me and I knew that he would help me and I knew that he would see me through on the other side. And I knew that no matter what it was that he was holding me, He was keeping me. He was strengthening me. It was times where I just wanted to give up. It was nights where I was sleeping in the car. It was hot outside. It was nights where I would just park and I would just walk and I would just cry. But when that sunlight came and I surrounded myself by people, I was still happy and I still felt blessed because through it all, God had still gave me life. So whatever situation that you're going through and that you're facing right now, don't give up. You'll be gracefully broken. Because I was. And when God blessed me, He blessed me. Sometimes you just really don't know what a person is going through. A person may be smiling, but a person may be hurting in the inside. A person may be looking good, a person may be smelling good, but you never know that that person may not have a place to stay. They may be on a displacement. Because I was there, but I was gracefully broken because I knew that God will pull me out, that He will pull me through, and that I will continue on. And I knew that that right there was a stepping stone. And I knew that he was promoting me to tell my story to someone else. He was promoting me to tell somebody else that, you know what, it's okay, but don't you give up. You got to keep fighting. You got to have faith. You got to pray. Even though there was many a times certain places I went and certain people treated me bad. They did me wrong. They didn't want me there. God made a way for me out of no way. He gave me places to stay when I thought that I wasn't going to be able to stay. He gave me money. He never let me went hungry. So whatever it is that you're going through, know that you may be broken, but you're gracefully broken. Don't give up. Fight. If you're going through some type of illness or some type of sickness right now, fight. If you know somebody that's going through something, don't talk about them. Pray for them. If you can't help them, pray for them. Because you just never know. You never know where life is going to take you. No one never told me that Chris, that I would once be living, that once I would have lived in my car. I would have spent nights in my car. I would have spent nights walking. I would have spent nights living in a hotel. I never thought that that would be me, but it was okay. When I was going through it a lot of times, a lot of people don't even know because I still smiled. I still carried on because even though I knew that God had my back, I was gracefully broken. Royals, I thank you so much for joining me. Wherever you're at in your life, know that you may be broken now, but you're gracefully broken. And know that God got your back. Don't you give up. And know that everything that you're going through right now, He's promoting you to the next level. This experience right here is your testimony to help somebody else. Until we meet again, may God bless.